After meeting all these people with all these problems, I decided to dig a little deeper. So I'm paying a visit to Dr. Philip Tierno. He's the Clinical Director of Microbiology and Immunology here at NYU School of Medicine. Dr. Tierno, good to meet you. Dr. Sears, hi. What do you make of all this rise in illness after Hurricane Sandy hit?
Something most people ignore are the chemicals that have mixed with the water, the pesticides, the cleaning chemicals, volatile compounds in everybody's home that are in that milieu compound this constant respiratory syndrome. So I think also in New York City, we have as many rats as we have people. They got flooded out and their debris, feces, urine came up to the top and mixed with that water.
Well, that certainly explains why a lot of people are getting sick.
And then you have to understand with regard to fungus, wherever there is water, the ubiquity of fungi is amazing. Whether it's wood or whether it's the fiberboard, wall board, they can grow on it and produce toxic chemicals.
Black mold, the toxic mold.
And the number of spores that you breathe in, even if you have no allergy, will give you an allergic-like disorder, just from the sheer masses in number.
Hey, Dr. Tierno, I think you shed some good light on what's going on out there. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
If you just look at the outside of these homes, it looks like this neighborhood made it through the storm unscathed. But the real danger was the water damage and the mold that grows afterwards. That can be very, very unhealthy. Randy.
Dr. Sears, it's a pleasure. How are you?
Good, good. So you are a mold expert.
Yes.
So how did this family discover they might have mold?
Because there was about 5 feet of water on the first floor, they started removing a lot of the walls, and they noticed a lot of visible growth behind the walls, in this case, drywall. Drywall has a high content of cellulose. It's the organic substance within sheetrock. Yeah, so mold will grow on that.
Going in. You said the water level was, what, about up to the light switches here?
It was approximately 4 to 4.5 feet high throughout the entire house.
Wow, and so you've removed all the drywall. What about the studs?
The stud framing gets treated. A lot of the areas over here along the exterior walls, where we're seeing a good amount of visible growth in here, all of this will be wire brushed. It will be HEPA vacuumed. And then it will be disinfected with some type of fungicide.
Oh, you can see that.
What you've uncovered is visible growth behind the sheetrock growing on the tape. Basically what the mold is doing is it's feeding on the cellulose in the wood and it's breaking it down. Here's a perfect example of what mold can do to a floor. In this case, it's completely rotted out the wood. These floors are going to have to be replaced.
Imagine if the mold can do this to wood, what's it going to do to your lungs? That's devastating.